Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Bell with William Moon in India. My name is Rajashekhar Kongari, Equity Research Analyst, part of MarketSmith India team. The disclaimer for this podcast is that whatever stocks we discuss in this presentation are intended only for educational purpose, should not be taken as an investment advice. Let's look into Nifty's daily chart to get an overview of how the India's market is placed and what are the levels we are looking at, and will also give an perspective from the one lens. Recently, Nifty has been moving nowhere. It has been trading near its 18,000 level. I can see in the last a couple of weeks, the Nifty has been trading near its 100 EMA and 18,000 levels. There is no definitive momentum on either side. Nifty currently trading below its 100 EMA, which was breached yesterday. So 100 EMA has been a very crucial level for the index. Here, if the break happens on the downside, there is no proper support until the 200 DMA, which is a black line here. So there is a lot of room for sell-off in the markets on the downside. On the upside, there is lots of overhead supply. You can see this levels will definitely act as a resistance for the Nifty going forward. 50 DMA will also act as a crucial level. If that level is reclaimed, definitely a good amount of buying will come into the markets, because these key moving averages are keenly tracked by market participants, especially institutional investors. So as long as Nifty stays below these levels, we might not expect upside momentum. From the one perspective, yesterday Nifty was moved to rally attempt because recently the low which was made on the index 17,761 level was held on for next couple of sessions. Hence, the Nifty was moved to rally attempt following our O'Neill rules. So 17,761 level will be considered as a near-term low for the index. If that low is breached in the coming sessions, again we'll be back to a downtrend. On the flip side, we are waiting for a follow-through day on the market. Follow-through day when Nifty gives good advancement on price action and also volume kicks in, then that is considered as a follow-through day and will be moving to confirmed uptrend. Once we are in confirmed uptrend, you will be seeing additions happening into the model portfolio. Currently, we do not have any stocks in our model portfolio. As long as market stays in rally attempt and in this phase, lots of stocks will also consolidate and they will also form base patterns during this phase. We'll be keep tracking those stocks which are looking resilient in the current market and also forming good base patterns given their fundamental strong character. These stocks will be added to buy watch list, which is given in our portfolio commentaries. As soon as the market structure improves and if Nifty gives an FTD, we'll be we'll be taking these couple of stocks from these buy watch list or any other universe which is looking good, and we'll be adding them to our model portfolio. Some of the stocks which are in news and which will be under radar in the today's trading session, Siemens India has received a biggest order from Indian Railways around 26,000 crores. This is to design and manufacture 1,200 locomotives. This production will happen and deliveries will happen over 11-year period, and the contract will also include 35 years of full service maintenance of these locomotives. So definitely Siemens India will be under radar in the today's trading session. NTPC and the government of Tripura have signed a memorandum of understanding to develop the large-sized renewable energy projects in the state of Tripura. Zydus Life Sciences, major pharmaceutical company, has received an nod approval from US FDA to market generic medicine for treating depression. Coming to institutional activity, yesterday FIS have sold nearly 750 crores of equities in the Indian market, whereas the domestic institutional investors try to give support by buying 686 crores of equities in the Indian market. Tinplate India, which is a subsidiary of Tata Steel, has reported their December quarter results, the revenue for the quarter fell nearly 20% year-on-year basis to 960 crores, whereas PAT declined sharply to nearly 62% to 36.4 crores. This is on a year-on-year basis, whereas sequentially the company has reported loss in the September quarter, and the revenue was almost similar to the current quarter's earnings. And if you look at the stock has been consolidating in a narrow range near 350 to 300 levels. You can see a couple of times the stock has found resistance at these 350 levels. So you can see here and here the stock has found resistance, and it again came down to near 300 levels. Currently, the stock has reclaimed its key moving averages and trading above the moving averages. However, the momentum is not there in the stock, and there is a overhead supply of nearly 20% going forward. So definitely these levels, 370 and 380, 400 levels would act as a resistance for the stock to go upwards. If there is any positive outcome on the news front, definitely this resistance will be taken care. On the downside, the stock can find support at its moving averages, which are around 6 to 7% from the current market price. You can see the last quarter, as I was saying, it has reported negative EPS, that is losses, and the revenue was in line with the current quarter earnings. Previous quarter earnings were very good for the company. There was huge growth on EPS and sales front, but the current quarter earnings are not so good. Current quarter and September quarter earnings are not so good. That is the reason the stock's EPS rating has also come down slightly to 71. Technical ratings have also come down because of underperformance of the stock when compared to general market. RS rating is at 58, is not so good. ABD rating, which is accumulation distribution rating, has been very good because whenever the stock has moved upwards, there was good volume happening in the stock. That is the reason it has good rating on ABD front. On other fronts, the stock is not looking so strong. So definitely, if you are looking for position in this stock, you can wait for the stock to break out, which is a long time to go from the current market price. Yesterday, global markets, that is especially US market, was closed because of Martin Luther King's birthday. So there is no action on overnight in the US market, whereas Asia markets are trading mixed. Shanghai and Kospi trading in the red territory. However, Nikkei is trading with gains of 1.2% as we speak. SGX Nifty is also giving no proper indication on higher or lower opening. We can say it's almost a muted opening. We can expect on the Nifty index. Nifty closed around 18,890 levels in the yesterday's session. So 30 points here and there we might expect on the opening front. Also keep in mind newly introduced Nifty Financial Services expiry is on today. So we might expect some volatile action, especially in the financial services stocks, that is banks and NBFCs. We might expect some volatility in the today's trading session. Thanks for joining today's podcast. We hope you have a good trading session. Thank you.